Going to do is bring the fader down.
1 minute to air.
He will say his bit to you, and you can just go. All right.
Yeah. Cool. Perfect.
Hello, I'm Jack Mayo and welcome to your 3pm Solent Sports Bulletins. Wembley Stadium have been granted an extra game for the last 16 of Euro 2020. COVID-19 issues mean all 4 of Dublin's games have been relocated, with 3 moved to St Petersburg. It means that if England win their group, they will start the knockout stages on their home turf. Ireland FA Chief Executive is disappointed. With Southampton not playing for another week, our focus is on Eastleigh. The Spitfires have a massive game this weekend in the National League. They host second place Sutton United with a chance to go into the playoff spots. The visitors, meanwhile, can overtake Hartlepool to reach the summit with games in hand. The game is being shown live on BT Sport at 5:30 tomorrow. The business end of the season continues tonight with Arsenal hosting Everton. The Gunners are without key players Alexandre Lacazette and Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Arsenal boss Mikel Arteta has touched upon what a strange period this week has been for the footballing world.
It's unprecedented, it's unique, it came so quick and in a so determined manner by everyone in this industry that it was difficult to swallow, and it shows that football belongs to the fans.
Following the collapse of the Super League earlier in the week, television and radio presenter Jackie Oakley has backed fan power and argues that owners are underestimating supporters in an exclusive interview for Solent.
And they may think they don't need those supporters. They may think that there's only a small percentage of their income that actually comes through the gates and the rest comes from TV. Well, I think they might get a shock.
Manchester United manager Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has revealed that he had a peaceful discussion with protesters who breached security at United's training ground. The fans were demanding the owners to leave the club and the Super League controversy, but Solskjaer says the conversation with the supporters was helpful.
I will always listen to the fans, and I thought it was the only right thing to do, is to go and listen to them and speak to them and have a nice discussion with them. It was a good 10 minutes, and we didn't shake hands. We gave a fist bump, and then we parted.
Day 2 of the Hampstead versus Gloucester cricket match is underway. Our cricket correspondent Wes Spearman has more. What's been going on there today, Wes?
Well, Jack, both sides came into this match off the back of 2 emphatic wins each. Hampshire defeated Leicestershire by an innings and 105 runs before beating Middlesex by 249 runs last Sunday. Gloucestershire, meanwhile, won on the final day against Surrey in a thrilling run chase before defeating Somerset by 8 wickets last week. So far, Hampshire have got the better of Gloucestershire with centuries from Ian Holland and Tom Alsop, putting them in a commanding position on 463 for 9, despite recently losing their captain James Vince for 52 and Liam Dawson for 65. Australian Dan Worrell is Gloucestershire's standout bowler so far this match, having taken 4 for 75 so far, dismissing Centurion Holland yesterday, followed up by Vince and Lewis McManus earlier today. All-rounder Ryan Higgins has also taken 3 for 75. Day 2 at the Ageas Bowl in Southampton, Hampshire currently on 463 for 9, with Gloucestershire yet to bat.
Thank you, Wes. Staying on the IPL, and England fast bowler Jofra Archer will miss the current season to focus on recovery. The 26-year-old returned to training last week after surgery with a hand injury sustained while cleaning a fish tank. He was scheduled to play for Ashajam Royals in the competition, which runs until the 30th of May. Round 12 of the Vitality Netball Super League continues this weekend, but at a centralised venue. The remainder of the season will now be played in the Copper Box in London. Sophie Reynolds reports.
The change in centralised venues for the second half of the Super League means it will now be Manchester Thunder, Leeds Rhinos and Mavericks doing most of the travelling, whilst London Pulse will be playing at their home venue. The weekend will kick off with top of the table Bath taking on bottom of the table Celtic Dragons, but the fixture to watch this weekend will be Wasps versus Loughborough Lightning, as Wasps will be without their captain Sophia Kandapa after she announced yesterday she is pregnant with her second child and stepping away from the court. London Pulse will have to wait till Monday to play at their home venue for the first time this season against Surrey Storm. Sophie Reynolds, Solent Sports News.
A huge surge of coronavirus cases in the past month in India has led fears that the Indian Premier League would be suspended. 4 players have tested positive in the past few days, adding to the 300,000 daily cases. However, the IPL has no intention of stopping, despite the rising cases, with games still being played as recently as yesterday. That's all for now. Join us again for more hours, in 1 hour for more stories. And as we say, our top story today is Eastleigh coming back, hopefully getting into the playoff finals.
We've got another minute left. Go back up and just read again.
Yeah. Wembley Stadium have also been granted an extra game for the last 16 of Euro 2020, with COVID-19 issues dismissing Dublin's 4 games, with 3 moved to St. Petersburg. It means that if England win their group, they will start the knockout stages on their home turf. And again, with Southampton not playing this week, our focus is on Eastleigh, while the Spitfires have a massive chance to go into the playoffs of the National League this weekend against Sutton United, who are placed in second. They can Sutton United can overtake Hartlepool and reach the summit with games in hand. The game is being shown tomorrow live on VT Sport at 5:30 p.m. And that's all for now. Join us more in 1 hour for more stories, and of course, always follow our socials at Solent Sports J. For now, though, it's goodbye.
Chat to Wes and say, look,
Take the stream off.
we're